Welcome to a new episode of the Lords of Lobang.
Yeah.
Lords, the Lobang boys.
Yes, we are the Lobang
yeah.
boys.
We are the Lobang boys or Lots of Lobang, it doesn't matter.
We elevated it a bit because
Yeah.
we know you don't want to see how
Be-
our fat bodies. You just want to see.
Exactly. And previously it just shows the Lobang. It's like, what the fuck? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, these guys are disgusting. What
Yeah.
Lobang? So
And
no,
now,
we're the Lobang
now,
boys.
now
No,
that,
and then you need to know Malay to even understand it.
But yeah.
now that I think about
Yeah.
it, right, there is a Lobang here.
Yes.
Ah.
Beside
Yeah.
beside
So
me
it
and
like
beside Sean.
block out and then got one little Lobang here.
Yeah,
Okay
because
lah, can
Sean
lah.
doesn't want to
Huge
sit
lobang here as
too
well.
close to
Got a
me.
huge Lobang
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
And now you can't see anything that's happening behind here. We can
Exactly,
jump
exactly.
past. You can't
Yeah.
see also.
Sean, you don't be afraid of me, no? Every time when I come, I clean my dick. My dick is
Yeah.
clean. Clean and shiny. Clean and shiny.
I'm worried about where you throw away the tissue.
Oh no! I open the window and then I just throw it down.
And all the birds left it.
No,
left
sometimes
it up,
I come into 70 pads and then I throw it down my flat.
Oi,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that one a bit risky, you know.
But
There's-
yes,
I think they're
there's a
still
bit of
looking-
red stain, so people think that it's a girl doing it, but actually it's me.
I think they're still looking for the criminal.
No, because he not only uses lube, he also uses Mr. Brasso to polish it up.
There's a little bit of blood in my cum.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
so it's a
police
little
come
bit
knock-
red.
If the police come knocking on this door and we start filming our episodes
Yeah.
online, right, and he's missing, you kind of know what's happening. right?
Yeah, but
Under
we
investi-
change the
under
location of our
investigation.
studio every day. Every week we change the location of our studio so that
Yeah,
we can't
yeah.
be caught.
Behind
Exactly.
this,
Yeah.
this is actually fake. It's
No,
all,
this is all green screen.
it's
What
green
you're seeing in the
screen.
background
Green
is all
screen,
green
yeah.
screen. Yeah. Yeah.
Very high production value.
That's
Exactly,
That's
yeah,
why.
exactly.
That's why of all of us, we all try not to wear green.
Yeah.
Exactly.
None of us wear green
so you
ever.
don't want to blend into the background.
We don't
Yeah.
want to blend into the
You
background.
never know. You never find the location of our studio.
Yeah.
And you
Then
can't
you
tell
just see
what
the location will just be on our chest.
the location. The location. Oh, but this week for this episode, we're gonna
We're
talk.
coming in hot with
coming
like
hot.
an extremely
I mean, it's blowing up.
topical.
It's
story.
It's a
Yeah.
class war.
Yeah.
It's a class war that's happening.
Yeah.
But once again, it's happening.
Straight out from Charles Dickens' novels.
Yes.
Yeah, Tale of Two Cities.
Tale
Yes.
of two kinds.
I've not read it, but I think the title is apt.
It was
No,
the
but-
best of days.
And
There
then
was-
there's Robin Hood involved as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also by Charles
No,
Dickens.
But
Yeah.
Robin Hood was Robin Hood's a platform, right?
it's an app, I think.
Yeah,
For them
but
to survive.
the story is
Yeah.
he steals from the rich and gives to the poor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think y'all can guess by now. It's GameStop.
Exactly.
It's the one thing that's been holding all the headlines of the places I go to, which is like 9gag and the rest of
Oh, you
them.
mean Pornhub?
Oh no.
What?
Have-
X Hamster?
That one not yet.
Oh.
That one.
Not
that,
not
yeah.
not coming there
That
yet.
one
No,
is
yeah.
enough- it's
even
enough.
if you're on Pornhub, the comment section it just says hold,
Yeah.
hold your position.
Yeah,
So-
hold your position.
And then you
Don't
see
come yet.
AMC in caps with exclamation marks.
Yeah. So how odd, right? I mean,
and then
this- this-
every now and then you see buy Nokia.
but how odd? I mean, what are your views on it?
And then other comments are like, come on the tits.
have you bought
Yeah.
stocks?
Nah, no, the only stocks I bought is Bitcoin.
Bitcoin.
No,
That's
shit,
not even a stock.
shit, not Bitcoin. The other one,
Ethereum.
Litecoin.
Oh,
Litecoin, yeah.
on
Yeah,
Litecoin.
Litecoin is doing okay now.
Yeah, but I sold my
But-
shit already.
But how this started?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was a long time ago, right?
Yeah,
That
2
was
years
like
ago, yeah, 2.5 years ago.
No, that was like 2017.
20 is it?
Yeah.
Ah.
That was when we watched the Mayweather McGregor fight.
Oh
that
yeah,
was-
yeah, yeah.
that was
That's right.
that
that's
long
right,
ago?
Yeah. That's,
Yeah.
that's
That
fucking
was
long ago. Yeah,
2017, yeah.
God
yeah. I made
damn.
like $300 over a weekend. I was
Yeah.
like, yay, happy.
And
Enough to
you
pay
use
for 2
Coinbase,
massages. Yeah.
Right? You use Coinbase, right?
Yes, Coinbase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You bought and sell before the time that they froze liquidation.
Exactly. I was
Yeah.
lucky. I was lucky. Yeah, I managed to get 2. I managed to slip in 2 massages in
Yeah.
one weekend with the $300.
That was poor use of your fucking profits, lah. But it's your profits and you can use it for whatever you want.
yeah,
Like
and
how
massage.
use Mr. Brasso to polish your knob.
One day upper body massage, second day lower body massage.
Yeah.
So in 2 days, I got full body massage.
In 2 sessions, you broke it down.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so it went. I mean, if I'm not wrong, if I'm looking at this right,
Yeah.
what the fuck? You can even see on this chart, right?
Uh-huh.
how massive the spike is
Yeah.
Yes.
from going from a
Hang on. Before we start going to the whole nitty-gritty of this shit, let's lay the foundation of what we're talking about.
Okay, so GameStop.
Who the fuck is GameStop?
GameStop is this is a physical shop. It sells the physical copy of your games.
Right.
Of the games in the US.
Yep.
And I mean, with the day and age of Steam and Origins and all that, you can see that, you know, a physical game copy is not going to do so well. So seeing as that was the outlook, there was a hedge fund. I forgot the names. There was two of them
Right.
that shorted or bet that they would fail.
Right.
So how they
One was it started with M, right? What Melvin or some shit like that.
yeah some
Melvin
Private hedge
Capital.
fund managers
Yeah,
lah.
so
hedge fund.
Yeah, but Melvin Capital I think has Steve Cohen's money in it. So Steve Cohen owns the Mets,
Right.
right? And he has been banned before from trading.
Right.
And he was fined $1.2 billion
Hmm.
for insider trading.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah. So he's like a hedge fund, investment banking kind of guy.
But a dodgy fucker also lah.
Dodgy,
No,
yeah, he's a
okay.
billionaire.
Right.
So people have come out and said that all
Yeah.
these things, hedge funds and all that, they're
Yeah.
all dodgy as fuck.
Right.
They do this kind of thing as a living, and
Right.
and the thing I'm about to describe is what they do. They think this company is sucky.
Yep.
They bet against it, which is fine. I mean, if you think the company, but this is what it's been happening a lot.
Uh-huh.
So what they do is they short your stocks.
Right.
So they short a lot of it, right?
Yeah.
And they drive. I think they. The effect of it is that they drive your price down.
Correct.
They actually, by buying so much, or
Because if
by
it's an
shorting so much.
institutional investor, right, and if they short your fucking stock, the contract is quite a big contract. Other people were like, "Hey, there's been a short position taken up on this stock.
Yeah.
Who has it been taken up by?" And then they see, "Oh, this capital company, this hedge fund," and then you look at it with a track record which is pretty sound,
Yeah.
a portfolio and a turnover,
So
yearly turnover is
you
quite
give
good.
off but what they want to do is with this they give off a signal where people are really like, oh shit, the company's not going to do that well.
So
sell
they have
all the-
somehow gotten info, or they have seen something that we lay investors have not looked into. No, like that's the
yeah. That's the that's what
idea,
we think.
the
That's what we
image- the
think, and
image
then-
that they're trying to
and then the
portray,
confidence
right?
falls, and it actually
And that-
drives the stock prices of
down.
the company down. And then these guys who shorted at this point,
They close the
they
contract.
buy it back.
Yeah.
They close the contract at a profit, and that's how they make huge a lot of money. And
Yeah.
they've been doing it forever. But I mean, it's considered legal and
It is
correct
legal
and,
lah.
and,
It
and
is
free
legal,
and all
yeah.
that. But someone on Reddit or something, they saw this. They saw this this thing is happening, and they decide to rally, which never happens because it's very hard to get everyone to rally. Against this one. So they got some. I think one of them, Chewy, there was this owner of Chewy or something, and even Elon Musk hates the shorting thing because
Yeah.
they feel like this shorting practice is very bad. The company,
of course, because
the-
people shorted their stocks as well.
yeah, the company
When
actually,
they had a
the
dip,
company
yeah, fair,
is actually,
fair.
might actually have thing, but the shorting gives off the signal that it's
That the
not doing well,
company is going under,
and
right?
then it actually
It's like someone is drowning and then you just help to push his head
yeah,
underneath.
so it causes,
Yeah.
causes that pressure.
yeah.
And
So
then you are taking bets on the
yeah.
at the shore.
And
Right.
but so
Yeah.
what they did, what the Redditors did, and what this guy in Chewy did is that they bought the stocks. They bought more of it. They kept buying it and raised the price up. Like that. I mean, this is the general term lah. They kept buying and buying and buying, so the price didn't drop.
Right.
And the problem with shorting is, you can make that much money, but if the price never drops, the
You lose
amount of
money.
money you lose can actually be unlimited.
And also to add to that, I think we were talking about this before we started the podcast.
Yeah.
Josie and I. Another thing that these guys did was to buy up as many available stocks as possible,
And more.
and more and more and more.
So they overbought.
So they bought so much that brokerages could not find stocks to actually sell and close the contracts, the
So
short contracts.
they would have to sell the stocks and then I think buy back and then sell again or something. I don't know what happened, but
so they did not have enough
they-
stocks to even fulfill the contract.
So
Right.
so the companies, the hedge funds right now are
scrambling. They're
Scrambling.
panicking.
And
No, they were.
they were,
Yeah.
but you see, this was the thing that 9gag were all to jump on, because the moment this started happening, right, Wall Street and
Close trading.
and I think they started closing all the so you can't buy
This was
from
like
here.
a
For
few,
for that stock.
this was
for
like a few
GameStop.
days ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A few days ago, yeah.
So, but the rallying for the Redditors and this Redditors, they're not white knights or so. These guys are actually crazy people. Like they are on this Reddit site, which they do
The
things.
subreddit.
Yeah, they do things like they'll spend their entire life saving and buying one stock, which no, and it's not really right to do lah.
I got a feeling, right, that these guys are actually Wall Street traders.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
the,
are not.
The thing
yeah.
about this, right? The thing about the whole thing that smells like. First of all, is the whole part where the hedge funds owner, where the rich people start to lose money, right? Suddenly, all this like, hey, you can't trade here, you can't trade there. They start hiding the stocks. They prevent people from buying it. All this just sort of nonsensical things started happening. And on the other end, right? How dangerous is it for every? I mean, if the rich ones on the Redditor sites, they can afford to buy that, but they are buying the stocks now. The stocks started at maybe $10, $1, $2, $10, then it increased to $20. Now it's $325.
I think it started at 7, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah. So now to go in, right, you're spending a lot of money.
Yeah.
And those people are going late, right? Their break-even point is even higher than
No, but
normal.
you see, Sean, for this, right, it's actually not the initial Redditor's risk.
No,
It is not.
When they combine and bought the thing, right, the hedge funds owners lose a lot, and the Redditors, anyone who sold, right, who bought in early and sold, right, they made a lot of money.
Yeah.
Imagine you buy at $10
yeah,
and
10.
now it's $325.
Yeah, you sell
right?
at 200. Yeah, you're making a
Yeah.
shit
So
ton
you're
of money.
making a lot, but what they're doing now is what they did in a sense that caused the hedge funds owners to lose a lot is that the hedge fund owner has a limit. They will have to sell their stocks, and in order to prevent from making that loss, right, they kept buying more
Yeah.
in hopes that the Redditors on the other side, on the other end, sell.
Correct.
Right.
Their hope was that they would push them to a point where they're going to sell and drive the stock down so they can break even on their short. So because every time they keep buying back, they're just averaging down, and the more they hold, the bigger the average has to be lah. So they basically have to hold the price goes down to a certain level, then they can start making money. But what the Redditor side did is that's why they hold. They kept saying hold, and they're hoping everyone holds. Problem is that at one point, right, whoever goes in later, the later ones that go in, they tend to lose a lot.
Yeah, but you
But
see,
the ones that go in early,
but you see, that is their decision. Those
that is
people
their
who are going in
decision.
late, right?
Yeah, that is
That is their decision.
Yeah.
So
but
this is where the problem comes in. So when the SEC and Wall Street stop the trading of the stock,
basically they're rigging the game.
so
lah.
they're rigging the game.
They're rigging the game because the money is on their side, and that's why
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
The money is on the common people side,
No,
basically.
on it's
No, no.
actually in the common people. But for the common people side, is they're hoping that more people come in. The only way the common people can win is through numbers. The other side, the hedge fund side, they just need a billionaire to come in and.
No, but now they are at the situation which I explained earlier on, where they don't have enough stocks to buy now, where brokerages can't get hold of stocks
Because no one is selling.
to actually buy.
one's
Yeah,
selling.
no one's
So
selling.
they're
They are
holding.
holding.
Yeah.
Right.
So what happened was that SEC stopped the trading, right? So they said that there might be suspicious activity going on. This is an incredibly weird situation that we are
it's
facing and
very
all.
weird.
So let's stop trading. And then apps like Robinhood,
Yeah.
that's why the Vlad, the guy, came into so much shit because his app also stopped trading.
Right.
Okay? And then all of a sudden they activated the selling feature for the stock, for GameStop.
Right.
So you could not buy,
but you
But
can
you
sell.
but you could sell.
Then you can sell.
And the app Robinhood promoted itself as the app for the layperson
Yeah.
to do trading without the fucking excessive fees and all this kind of shit from an institutional firm like Philips Securities or whatever,
Yeah.
JP Morgan.
So basically,
Chase,
you can go on the app, you can create an account, get verified, and
verify
then
and everything,
and then
you
just start trading.
you can start trading.
Right. Okay.
Okay, so this happened and people went ape. They were like, "What the fuck is this? This is not capitalism anymore.
yeah,
right?
I mean,
This is cronyism."
Yeah.
Because in capitalism, the hedge funds should be allowed to fail.
Fair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing.
So this time around, the layperson wins, and the hedge funds take a massive hit.
Yeah, and that's the way it's supposed to be. But you can see that suddenly
Yes.
all this implementation comes in to prevent them from losing their
Correct.
money. So how is it? How is it free? How is it fair? It's not free and,
And
fair.
then, but then that's where you think about it. You think the hedge funds, they are working with their own money?
Yeah,
From investors,
they are working with investors.
Who are the
who
investors?
yeah.
bounty billionaires.
So-
No.
No.
They have got pension funds.
Right.
They got
So-
provident funds. They've
So
got other banks with minor cells
no.
that are actually like branching out, diversifying their portfolios.
yes, so that was the reason why I think previously before the government had to bail the banks out.
Yes,
of all
in
this kind of thing.
2008.
It's because of whose money they invested and what those monies those monies represent. So if they let it fail, right, it won't just affect this bunch of rich people sitting on the table.
It will
It's
affect
actually
everyone.
affecting a whole bunch of things down the line, and it's because of the way they set it up. Like those hedge funds, right? They want to make a quick buck. They saw this kind of thing. They thought they can go in, but they didn't use like money from like you said billionaires They used money from places where who knows if they break it out. Maybe they use a policeman's pension fund,
Yes. Firemen's,
fireman's pension fund,
Nurses and doctors
nurses
pension
and,
funds.
and if it breaks, it goes down there and it look and someone goes in and say like, hey, actually you weren't supposed to use those funds.
Yeah.
Why do you use it?
No,
And
but
then-
you can.
I mean, you can,
But then you see, the SEC has laws where they allow these hedge funds
Right.
to actually go and canvass their services to all these pension funds to say that, you see, your annual holdings is at 3 billion.
Right.
We can make it 4
Right.
by the end of this financial year.
No, so the basic of it, right? So the simplest way to look at it, right, is the only reason why the government or the regulations are stepping in, right, is cause something's up with the other end. Something is up that they cannot reveal. Something so fragile, right? That
Yeah.
if it failed and then it was brought to light, will hurt them a lot more than just saying like it's poor versus rich. It's not. It's like it's everyone else against this institution that has been, like we've been saying
Corrupt
corrupt
and-
since it's fucking started.
Right.
And someone actually on 9gag actually listed that the whole political thing and everything on the background, Biden, Trump, all that, the real enemy has always been Wall Street.
Yeah.
The real enemy has been, Wolf of Wall Street, everything. They proved it, that the money that's
Dude,
flowing there.
actually, one video that I think quite a lot of people should actually watch is this investor called Peter Schiff
Shifty.
going down, Jewish fella, going down to Wall Street. You know, the Occupy Wall Street, the
Mm.
Oh
protest.
yeah. It's an
He'll-
hour-long video actually.
Yeah, he'll go down and he'll actually talk to them with a sign saying that I am the 1%. Let's talk, or something like that.
Yeah.
And people will come up to him and actually start arguing with him. And you can hardly argue with his points because he actually makes a lot of sense. The only thing I disagree with him is when it comes to cryptocurrencies. He doesn't want to support like Bitcoin and shit like that. But he has Bitcoin. He has bought some Bitcoin.
No,
Mm.
the only reason
He
why
supports gold.
The only reason why he
Right.
doesn't
Because he's got money in
he
gold. He's got
doesn't want
businesses in gold.
Bitcoin is because of the fact that I think you can't regulate it or something lah. Or he doesn't want everyone to get into it. He still wants it to be
No, but the thing is that he was not supporting Bitcoin even when it went up in
No,
price.
I don't. I
Then he
think.
called it a bubble.
I think he just wants it. Like the reason why someone.
No, he's got good points against Bitcoin. Like
No,
when he was on
I
Joe
don't
Rogan's
think it's a point. I
podcast
think actually,
twice.
I think Bitcoin.
Oh, he was on Joe Rogan.
Twice, yeah.
I think
Very
Bitcoin.
good. Very, his
yeah, but
appearances were
I
very
think
good.
Bitcoin is good, but it needs to stay exclusive. It needs to stay hard to get.
No, it depends on what you're arguing for. If you want to argue that Bitcoin can actually be used as a currency, it should not be exclusive. If you want to argue that Bitcoin should be a good store of value,
Oh, no, as in,
then
as
you,
I
you,
I-
you
as I think right, Bitcoin is good in its exclusivity. in the fact that that it's not so easy to get, and once it becomes mainstream, right?
It
loses,
is mainstream. What?
No, once it becomes very mainstream,
It
like,
is very
like
mainstream.
yeah,
You can buy.
no, but like I don't know how to say it. I feel like its value is in its novelty, or it's like it's like it stays unregulated and it's not part of the
but
system.
the novelty is not the same as exclusivity, right?
I don't know how to phrase it in words. I just think that it cannot join the current stream of wealth or all those things you get. It needs to stay what it is right now. It can't be that available.
But then if that's the case, then it will be a bubble though.
Like,
Yeah,
I-
the
I-
reason the people
I
want to
think
push
that- I think
Bitcoin
that's
out
where
into
its
open.
value is at. I think people.
No,
who,
its value is not there. Its value is in circulation.
No, I mean I don't know. I don't know how to say. There's a reason why the rich might be against it, because I think it's better if it's.
They do not want cryptocurrency
Actually,
to
the
take
rich
over.
aren't against it. The rich have invested in it.
No, that's the thing. They invest in it, but they don't want you to have it. You get what I mean? It's the same thing with the whole.
Oh yeah, no, that's how you
you know what I'm
make
saying
it a
or not?
bubble.
You
That
know what
I
I'm saying?
understand.
Even for the free market, the free market exists because they say it benefits everyone. But in truth, it only benefits the rich.
No, but then it's
So
not. It's not a free market though.
No, that's this thing. That's
Yeah.
what I'm getting at. I don't know how to adequately put it, but the all this free market and everything else, the support for it and the support against it, there's always that ulterior motive. And the support for free market is because they do want it to be everyone can invest. But the reason why they want it to happen is because they know information is not readily shared. And Reddit proved that, because when you get a group of a lot of people with the same mindset, they can trip up hedge funds and they can trip up the rich people by
Yeah, that's true.
by buying against them. But if they're kept individuals without the information, hedge funds can sell. Hedge funds can capitalize on that.
Yeah.
And that's what they've been doing for so long, until one group decide to call on their things and go against them, and this thing can happen. So that's why I think
that I agree
that's
with.
why
That I
the
agree
free market is, they're fully support.
Correct.
By supporting it, everyone will be okay with it.
Ah.
But Bitcoin, by supporting it, then they're making it popular. They don't want that. They don't want to make it as popular as a free market. They want to keep it as where it at. That's what I'm getting at.
Okay, so what I would say to that is that Bitcoin is already popular, but the thing that has made it inaccessible to
Is its price
lay people is the price. And one of the reasons for that is that it has loads of features which actually protects it.
No.
One is how hard it is to actually buy. There's one. It's expensive.
Right.
Number two is that it is pretty safe when it comes to volatility.
And it's anonymous.
To a certain extent, it's anonymous.
And it's anonymous. It's anonymity, and the fact that in order to hold it, you need like specialized wallets and everything else. And those wallets are not regulated or seen by central banks or what.
Correct.
And it takes away their power to
Correct.
do things like,
That's right.
hey, you better listen to me, or I'm gonna freeze all your because they can do that to any one of us.
Yeah.
They can say,
Yeah.
listen to
But
me.
if I got a paper wallet, they can't do that.
I mean, paper wallet. But the other thing is that in order, like, let's say you're a high flying person going everywhere, and they want to make you listen to them. They just say, I'll freeze all your funds because I know where they are, and I can freeze them all. So you are wealthy, but I can freeze everything you have.
Yeah, you can't
With
access it through a bank.
With Bitcoin, right? You are wealthy, but I can't do shit to you.
I can freeze all your cards.
I can freeze
Right.
your account, but with
Yeah.
Bitcoin, right? I can't, because they can't touch
Because you
your,
can't trace. You
they
can't
can't
trace
touch
the
your
account,
Bitcoin.
yeah.
They can probably block the channels. Even then, it's also hard because Bitcoin is in such a way where there's plenty of channels, plenty of ways you can trade it, plenty of and which they cannot control.
Yes,
And
that's right.
Because you take away that control, right? Bitcoin, okay, that's one of its biggest sell value.
Yeah.
The other thing is that when rich people 1% say they're not in support for Bitcoin, I always see it as a double way. They're not supporting it not because they don't like it. They're not supporting it because they don't want it to get
They might
And-
have conflicting interests.
conflicting interests. So the thing is that they themselves hold up. They know the value of it.
Yeah.
They can see the thing in anonymous. They do things like Cayman Islands accounts and all
Mm.
that. So you know the value is there. But the things that happen here with this GameStop thing is just proving that
No, that's why Elon Musk actually updated his
GameStonk,
profile
GameStonk.
on Twitter
Yeah. To
and
do
said
what?
Bitcoin.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Right.
So so now people who have been talking about Bitcoin, they are like, yep.
Profit. But the
But
idea,
you see, a simple explanation, right, is the Winklevoss twins, right?
Yes.
So those fellas took some money from fucking Zuckerberg,
Yeah.
from Führer Zuckerberg.
Führer.
Okay. So they took that money,
Yeah.
and then at that time, I think this was like early 2010, so like 2011, 2012, around there. And then they bought into Bitcoin in 2013, if I'm not wrong.
Right.
So they bought a significant amount of it, and when Bitcoin reached its peak, they were billionaires.
Right.
At in 2017, when it reached like 19,000 USD.
now it's 45.
Yeah, now it's so yeah. If they are still holding the same amount, they did
What
not they did not liquidate or whatever. They
multi-billionaires.
multi-billionaires, right?
Yeah.
But in 2015 itself,
Mm.
they came up with this trading platform, crypto trading platform called Gemini.
Oh.
Okay. So they already hoarded quite a bit of Bitcoin. But then the price, they hoarded it and the price increased. But there's only a certain amount of Bitcoin that will exist forever. I think the max is 21 million.
Right.
The number of Bitcoin that will be in circulation at the end.
That's the market value, right? Is it?
No.
No, that's the amount.
The amount of
Oh.
Bitcoins,
So if they
the
were
amount of
physic-
units
if,
that
if
will
they,
be
if they were physical coins, there'll be 21 million physical coins.
physical coins in circulation by the end of its
So they have a
mining history.
They have a finite amount.
Yes.
There's a finite amount out there, and
But isn't it digital? Why is that finite amount?
Oh, no,
That means once it reaches that amount, right?
Yeah.
They will stop mining.
Who was
well, I
stop
don't
mining?
think they stop.
The servers will stop mining, so
Right.
they won't accept any more new Bitcoins.
So the
Right.
thing about having something that's finite, right, is its value will skyrocket.
Yes.
like gold lah.
Like gold lah.
Like gold.
Yeah.
As long
Fossil
as something
fuel.
has a finite amount, right, it makes it
But isn't it?
s-
Isn't
the
it?
scarcity thing.
Isn't it like a PR thing? Because it's all digital. Why
No,
would it be
but
a
the thing is,
finite-
No,
with the amount, with the increase of per unit Bitcoin, right?
yeah.
This is not like currency.
Yeah, they
Right.
broke.
You can break it down
they
to
broke
0.00001.
so they broke
So
one
it
coin.
comes down to a hardware issue that we do not have enough hardware servers to go and
No, I
mine
actually-
the fucking Bitcoin. That's why
No, we
stop
do.
it.
We already do, but
No.
that's also a problem because it takes up loads of energy.
Lots
no,
of energy, heat,
I forgot,
power.
I forgot the reasoning behind it. I forgot the explanation behind Bitcoin or about what it is lah. The chain, what's it?
Blockchain.
Blockchain thing. The basis of it lah.
Oh,
But-
White has a very good interview
Huh?
where this blockchain
Yeah.
guy.
No, but I
I
can't.
this girl
Okay.
explain blockchain in like 5 different levels,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
From
To the-
like
to-
basic.
yeah, basic.
from basic to
Yeah.
like yeah.
So it's some encryption.
I watch
thing.
it, but I can't remember
You
shit.
sit down for a crypto law lecture lah.
Yeah.
That
So
that
it's
one will fuck you up.
It's something about
Crypto law lecture. Jesus.
encryption, right? It encrypts one side and the other side, and then some lock to make one coin or
Yeah.
something.
No, so you need to solve mathematical equations.
yeah, and that's what you create, what you set up your computers to do lah.
Yeah,
Once
so
it
your
solves it, it
computers
creates
need
a-
like high-end graphic cards and loads of power to solve those equations.
Right.
And whenever you solve those equations, it actually processes a transaction, a Bitcoin transaction.
Right.
And as a reward for the processing, you get awarded an amount of Bitcoin. So technically, you are allowing a transaction to happen, and you are mining a new Bitcoin.
Which is like in
An
the
X amount.
0.00.
Yeah, depends.
Yeah.
Depends. It really depends.
Yeah.
Right.
Depends on how much you
Yeah.
transact lah.
So there are like supercomputers that are
Yes.
running.
So
Oh.
there are farms. There are like fucking like server farms
Yeah.
in certain places where
Do you think
It's like
that's one of the
warehouses.
reasons why there's a push for like neural networks and like how Google and
like cloud
like
Cloud-
cloud
yeah,
cloud,
yeah, yeah.
cloud computing and not
Dude,
not
that's
cloud
what-
computing, neural
Amazon
networks, yeah.
earns the most amount of money from cloud service.
Right.
Their fucking the Amazon Prime, their delivery and all is peanuts compared to their cloud service. That's their main
Source of income.
main source of income. Google
So
as well.
how weird it went from we went from physical mining like
Yeah.
pump to now digital mining.
Yeah.
That's why Bitcoin is like somewhat called like digital gold lah.
Digital gold.
Yeah.
did you go?
Because you can't get it out of nothing.
Like, but for
You need to do something to
but
get
for
it.
me, I mean, aside from Bitcoin that we like existed for how many years? Like now, what, 10?
2008, so it's
2008.
About
13
10
years. 13
yeah,
years.
13
Yeah.
13 years. Now this GameStop one is it's rare.
But,
because,
but this one's classic stocks lah.
no,
well,
it's no,
this
but it's rare.
equity lah.
What's happening now is so rare because because of, I think the information divide, like not everyone's clued into it, and this was
Yeah.
just a call. I forgot who called it out. Like someone in Reddit called it out, and I think the mistake was that they attacked games. There are many gamers, and this digital age,
Is
right?
it?
No, I mean the GameStop is a physical game. I think
Yeah,
it for over in the US, probably people have gone there and bought the physical copy, and there's a you bought the things. And for Reddit, I mean maybe it's just a coincidence. It's just something that piled together that it just happened to this one stock.
Right.
And someone, because I told you there's this subreddit, and they are this subreddit is I think well known for people doing win-loss porn, which is they will show that they've put their life saving into this stock and they made this much, and they just post that how much they made or how much they lost.
Okay.
So it's an ongoing thing in this subreddit, and then someone there just pointed out, hey, they're shorting a lot on GameStop. And then I don't know, maybe they put two into. I don't know how it went. But I think someone will probably already have explained it, but someone called it out, and then that's where the rally started lah. And that's the power
Yeah.
of. I mean,
The
this
internet
is,
lah.
this actually proves the power of the.
If it's allowed to
If it's allowed
go
to,
through
if it's
without
allowed to go
any
through.
outside interference lah.
Yeah, but
Illegal
on their
interference.
side, right? They had one true, like I wouldn't say messiah lah, but more like this one figurehead, which is
Hallelujah.
which is owner of Chewy.
What is Chewy?
And some animal.
Chewbacca.
Yeah, he's the owner of it, and then he decided to go in on GameStop and buy, and on his shoulders, I think he bought a lot. Like he put in millions or something.
Yeah.
And he bought, and it's on his shoulder that the thing is just continuously going up. The spike is unreal lah.
Yeah, but
Right.
you see now people won't want to sell lah because
They-
the price is holding up and
Yeah.
it is slowly increasing and then it's dropping a little
mean,
bit.
it
But,
Doesn't make sense to sell also.
It
but if
does-
more people are going to buy,
Then that's it.
yeah,
It's going to go up even
it's
more.
going to go up.
It's gonna
Yeah.
keep going up. And truth be told, because of your short position for the hedge funds short position, right?
Yeah.
Fucking if it keeps going up, they're gonna cry because they probably shorted it at like maybe they said, it's probably gonna drop down to this
$1,
This is
$1.
harsh. If
Maybe
they put it
yeah.
to $1, right?
$1.50, whatever.
Compared to how much you have to pay now for $325
Yeah,
per
it's
stock.
it's black dildo up your ass, unlooped.
So this is the
People
perfect
would I would actually say
Yeah.
people would jump off buildings for that kind of loss.
probably.
Yeah.
This is the perfect scenario where the common man gives a middle finger to the institution.
Correct.
But I think demons probably go into this like this is not gonna happen. Lah. There's too much power on the Wall Street side that
No, but it
unless-
happened though.
No, you think by now they have not liquidated a little bit? The
probably.
contracts have been stopped.
Probably, yeah,
or,
probably, yeah.
or they've
No, but at least people who jumped in on during the subreddit, they made money. Probably.
But you see,
early
right?
ones, the ones that jump in
the
early.
people
yeah.
on subreddit, right? The lay investors, right, don't have the same kind of information the institutional investors have.
And they don't really, and I can tell you, like, we know the power of the 1%.
Yeah.
As I'm saying, like, if they really wanted to, someone can really. I mean,
Dude, the amount of shares that are on the stock exchange, right? And the amount of shares that are in the board of directors at GameStop. How long will it take for Steve Cohen and his fucking hedge fund comrades to just go down and like, can we buy more
or
stocks internally?
they can just find the weakest link.
Yeah.
They can find one of the weakest link on the other side, offer them
This is like fucking watching Billions right now.
yeah.
Right,
You can
right.
you take your time, you find the
It's like
a few because
like Axelrod.
all you have to do
Like
is
going down and like, hey,
Yeah.
sell your shares for this. I'll
Yes.
pay you a premium.
Yeah.
Give your shares to
all
me.
you
Yeah.
have to do is
Yeah.
create like cascading effect. Now everyone is holding on this, the concept like just keep holding. But all you have to do is just find the weakest link in that
Like,
one.
get the fucker to sell.
Get that fuck.
Yeah.
Not only that fuck, you get a few of the fuck because one guy selling no effect.
Because that fucker is going to make money nonetheless.
Yes.
Yeah.
So but you make okay. See, let's say my thinking is you go for the ones that go in late
Right.
Yeah.
because they are the ones that stand to lose
Correct.
the most.
Yeah.
And the ones that go in late are probably the ones that are willing to even go in like $325 and thing are the ones that are probably in some situation, some kind of situation. Find that situation.
Like if it becomes $335, they okay can $10. So I think.
Not even that.
Yeah.
You just tell those people, I'll give you $500,000. Sell your stake now and get that guy to sell it for you and that guy to sell it. So and the guy's like, I'm only in for what, a few $1,000, fine, or 50,000, no 500,000,
They
$50,000.
overpay lah. They overpay
They
on the side.
overpay like they say, I'll give $50,000, sell yours. I give you 50,000, sell yours. I give you $50,000.
I pay you in Bitcoin.
I pay you in Bitcoin.
Right.
They sell. They start some kind of chain, and then you see it going.
Yeah.
You see that thing falter. You see people being lured by money. Because right now it's money.
Right.
There's no morals. I really highly doubt there's any morals behind
Yeah.
this.
I don't think there's morals in Wall Street, lah.
There's no moral, and even on the Redditor side,
In Wall Street, God is green. That's all you need to know.
That's true.
And even on the Redditor side, this is not some class war like this.
Yeah.
This is a class war, but it's not.
But this is
on
just
that
making
level.
money lah.
Yes,
That-
this is
yeah.
not on that
Yeah.
level. This is them trying to transfer wealth from the rich to the poor.
Yeah. Or to themselves.
All to
All to
themselves.
themselves.
Yeah, but
Which-
it worked, and now it has worked in a way that it benefits society to show them that hey, we
Well-
can fuck around with,
well-
with people on
We-
top
Yeah.
Not
if we know what we're doing and we can stick together.
Not really.
Exactly.
You see, that's
Exactly.
why I said that this is rare. This is
It's
one
rare, it's
case. This is one case where society has caught them pants down.
And you did highlight where it can still crack.
Yes.
Yeah.
It just takes a few people to get tempted by that money or tempted by outside money, outside
But you know, Sean, you
clauses.
know, a place where things never crack is Ministry of Education Singapore.
Yeah.
And that was a perfect one. That was a perfect one.
Yeah.
Perfect segue. Perfect segue.
Yes, perfect. Perfect.
Because we are knocking on 40 minutes on
Oh
the
shit!
GameStop.
Just
yeah.
on GameStop,
on
right?
GameStop, we segued
No, but this
to-
one-
And I need to take a piss.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. So
I'm gonna take a piss.
okay, we'll take turns, but okay. This
Look, it just pissed in his mouth.
actually this could be part 1, part 2. Like we could
Oh.
have GameStop, but we can also have this because this one's close to the heartlands,
Yeah.
Singapore heartlands. Is the protest that happened outside MOE.
Correct.
So the
but is it though? Is it though?
no, the background for it, the starting of this one
Yeah.
was that student who was allegedly prevented from getting hormone therapy
By the school.
by his, once again I
Allegedly.
like to highlight the thing that it was allegedly
Yes.
allegedly, and
Yes.
you know all the cries out and all that. Because of that, right, it led to a 3% no, it was actually more.
I think it was more. I think it was 5.
But only
by the
3
time
were-
the cops came down, it was 3.
It was only 3, but they were protesting on behalf. I am
Of
not
someone else,
I'm
yeah.
not sure.
Yes, on behalf.
I'm not sure if any of them were transgender.
I think maybe 1 or 2, maybe.
If they were, power to them, because then at least at that point I can actually stand on the fact that you're protesting on your issues and things that are important to you.
Correct.
But if you were to protest on someone else's behalf, please have the relevant things, which is proof and like cause and proof. Don't go there with your ideals. Nothing is won, not here. Sad to say, as much as you want to say, we chose the current system we have, and we chose to abide by them, which is you have to apply for a permit to protest.
That's right.
And if your permit has a cause, you can protest it. My issue with this, them labeling it straight down flat transphobia and all that, fine. If you gave it proper proof and cause. Right now we have we have your words, we have your outrage, we have your stats that you took. That not by a neutral company, not by anything else. You took, you presented, and you want us all to swallow it up. Like I'm horrified at the power of social media in this stance, which is a few people protested it. 3 got arrested
Yeah.
because I don't think they had permits or
No permits,
they
yeah.
had no permits. So when
No,
they
and
had
they refuse to leave.
when they had no permits, they refused to leave and they got arrested for that case, right? And then you cry outrage. It's a slope. I once again, pardon my ineloquence and explaining this, but it's a slope.
You're not pardoned, Sean.
You cannot get. You cannot.
Actually, we want you to be more crass.
You
Yeah.
cannot.
Just go straight to the point.
You cannot,
Exactly.
You,
Stop beating around the bush.
Just call them fucking agate.
you cannot cry out. You cannot be outraged.
me.
Yeah, you cannot be outraged and then expect
Yeah.
all of us to fall in line and follow your outrage.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You see, you cry out transphobia, you cry out this, but you just gave us the thing on your side to cry upon. Allegedly, we have no proof that they did it. And you just want us to go give trans people a chance. Let me ask you how different it is from that to bullying. Like just figuratively
Yeah.
generalizing bullying. Someone's fat, bully him. Someone's thin, bully him. Someone's
Jewish.
has a weird haircut, bully him.
Yeah.
Why is transgenderism
Someone who has
at
small
this
dick.
point? Yeah,
Exactly.
just bully him.
How will you know? I don't know. I suck it and he
Y-
felt small.
Yeah, you just you just took one, and because it felt important to you, you blurred it out. And
Yeah.
once again, people might attack this saying that you're not trans friendly. And say
We have the
thing
largest amount of trans fans on our podcast.
Exactly.
But why?
Yeah.
In
It's a
Singapore.
fact. It's
in
a fact.
Singapore. In
Yeah,
In
Singapore.
Singapore, it's a fact.
Yeah.
It's a fact.
But why zone out one? You're attacking a general thing like this. They have been bullied in their time, but then you just made them special for what? Making you feel you're fighting for some cause.
Yeah.
You have to understand that.
Are the protesters transgender as well? Or?
I think there was like
some
one
of
or
them
two,
were,
maybe.
But
Right.
the thing is that they had no permit, and then they'll say like, "Oh, because no one wants to give us a permit."
They can apply for a permit at Hong Lim Park,
but you
right?
didn't.
No, it has to be at Hong Lim Park and not in front of Ministry of Education.
Exactly.
But you didn't like the thing is that then they take that they some might take excuse like, oh, don't bring on your Western ideals here, and that's not what I'm saying. Like we have a thing, you apply for the permit and you
gotta abide by
protest
the
it, right?
laws, lah. Basically.
Because when you stop that, right, you're saying that no, I'm special because of this thing and outrage. I need to point it out. I can.
Did they say that? Did they claim that?
This is the kind of thing that's going on now because
Right.
they were three arrested. There's a hoo-ha. Like, how can you arrest them? They're fighting for something that it's the right cause. But
Which
Who-
fuckhead said that?
who determines that? Like,
Yeah.
because it seems right to you, you can go there. I can be outraged on anything,
Exactly.
and I can go there. But that's why we set in like this laws. Like,
Yeah.
prove it, then go
Abide by the
protest.
laws, motherfuckers.
But I'm saying that they just want special treatment because it outraged them in that such way. And then for saying this thing, people can get attacked like, oh, you're not sensitive to the
Yeah.
cause. The thing
But-
is, I don't know whether it's sensitive. I'm just saying that I can be outraged at anything. I right now.
But
maybe
going back to the whole story though, didn't MOE came out to say that we didn't like this whole thing is false?
yeah,
and
that's why. That's
we
why
didn't have released a
we were
statement
saying
whatsoever?
It's allegedly.
It's just
he
based on
was-
that
he
kid's
was-
story on Reddit.
He was
Exactly.
and then
prevented
people outrage.
Yeah.
he was prevented from being a she through hormonal
Yeah.
things, and the school was blocking it, and
And
then
apparently, the article of MOE did not use the correct pronouns.
correct
Oh,
pronoun. So
they called her a he.
he,
Apparently.
he.
Yeah.
And then
I shall go by Yanni Papas.
I call it an it.
No, on his Twitter profile, he haw.
He ho.
Pronounce he haw.
So I mean, there are plenty to go around it.
Let's call the person a shim.
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 How about shim?
No, but then
Shimmy,
it's,
shimmy,
they
shim.
all came
Shimmy,
out and
shim,
said
shim.
like we're not
Sounds
giving.
like Simran. Who was meant to be on this podcast, but he said he had errands to run.
That's-
Yeah.
I think he
that's-
just always
that's-
Fuck you, Ergot.
That's us shaming you. So,
Yeah.
but I mean,
No, he only listens to the episode where he's there.
where he's there.
Fucking
No, but
narcissist.
I mean, if
Yeah.
you think about
Agate.
it, like,
Agate.
do you all get where I'm coming from? Like,
Yes.
Yeah, we do.
I don't know how to say it. It's like they expect this kind of special treatment because it's a popular thing right
okay.
now.
So, Josiah, what do you think about it?
Huh?
What do you think about it?
From the pictures on like Straits Times or Mothership,
Yeah.
none of the women there I want to fuck.
Okay.
So I don't give a damn. That's the most important thing though.
Let me ask
Okay,
you.
no, wait. Let me
ask
clarify.
you this question.
Let me clarify
Yeah.
before anyone get outraged with us and then
Yeah.
like cancel the lots of lobang.
Yeah.
By women, I mean they could be men who pretend to be women, or women
So
who
you say
had
trans
pussies.
women. Trans women.
Yeah, or maybe cross-dressing men
this
who
is
want
the
to be
point
women.
that I'm trying to get to. So I'm going to ask you a
Yes.
question.
Yes,
If the transgendered student in
Yeah.
question
yes.
would qualify to win Miss Tiffany Thailand,
Okay, okay.
would you support her?
I will support her, but I just want to say, please do not cut off your balls.
Yes.
Keep your balls on, keep your dick on, because most men, they like women with big tits and big dick.
Yeah, but no balls.
Yeah, the balls are there so that you can at least give a better squirt. Your squirt is more, you can't. I think if you cut off your balls, you can still squirt, but then it's just going to be semen without sperm, and it's not going to be
Without the
potent
balls, you don't have a big dick.
enough. Exactly, you need the balls of a big dick.
Exactly.
Yeah, get a
And
good
if the-
7-incher.
If the dick is big enough, it'll just overshadow the balls.
Yeah, sometimes
Over navel.
Sometimes when I'm bored on like Pornhub with like Redheads and BBC or BBC and BWC or all this kind of like acronyms, I go to like training with big cock. Training with big cock with a hot chick. Yeah, it gets me on every time. I don't
TBC.
I hope the
Tra-
surgeons at KK aren't watching this.
TWBC. TWBC.
TWBC training with big cock.
Oh, TBC, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, training with big cock. Yeah, there's something about watching someone who looks extremely feminine with like massive tits,
Yeah,
but
this-
also with
this is the
a
best time to
7-inch
let him
cock.
go. Just keep going.
This
Just
is-
keep going.
This is a confession.
This is his confession.
It's no, but it's different watching a tranny fuck a guy, because then suddenly your
Then
your,
it's
your
gay.
inner your inner gayness, your inner homophobia
Yeah.
comes out and be like, I
No,
I
you
shouldn't
see-
touch myself,
now you see.
but
No, but then you think about it in a different way. If it's a strap-on and it's a genetic female.
no, but then if you see a hot tranny with feminine features, big tits and big
Yeah.
cock fucking a hot female, it's like now
that's
now it moves
different.
my monkey.
There
Now it moves
there
my
are
monkey.
2 pairs of tits,
Yeah.
4 tits,
Four
and only
tits.
1 cock. So
Yeah.
you're like,
Yeah.
Overwhelmed.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah,
But
yeah.
at the back of my brain, I'm a little bit confused. I'm like, why am I getting turned on by this? Like,
Well-
at the part of me know that she used to be a guy, but she has put in a lot of
you
effort
don't know
to
why,
look hot.
but your monkey moved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because I think I respect hard work and discipline.
Yeah.
To take your estrogen shots every day on time, so that you grow your tits, and then but also
No,
to
those are implants.
Yeah, implants.
yeah, but also to keep your feminine feature. I don't know how the fuck it works.
You
lah.
don't.
Okay,
You don't get
plastic surgery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plastic surgery.
No, to go through the pain of going under
Yeah,
a knife and then recovery and all
It
this kind of shit.
depends. If you start
Yeah.
early, then you might grow into the feminine features. But if you start late, if you're
Uh-huh.
already a man and then you transgendered, you transition,
Yeah.
then I think you keep you most likely still have your manly
No, I
Manly
think
features.
the hormone shots will actually eventually make you
Yeah.
more feminine.
Right.
But it's investment and
Yeah.
it fucks around with your body and
Yeah.
your mental
So
health.
it's
and
a
everything.
journey
Yeah.
for them, lah.
Yeah,
It's a journey for them. It's a journey for me as well as I stroke my cock.
exactly.
It's a
Yeah,
journey
exactly.
And for that, I appreciate hot trannies,
From-
fucking hot women.
from
Yeah.
point A to point B.
Can we say trannies?
Yeah, trannies.
Yeah, is that fine?
I mean,
Or will we get cancelled?
trans as long as the word trans is there, I think it covers them.
Yeah.
Trannies, ladyboys, she-males, whatever.
Have you seen? I actually stumbled upon a trans woman fucking a trans man, and it's confusing as fuck.
So it's still
Yes,
straight.
I've seen that.
No,
I've
it's,
seen. Yeah, it's
it-
confusing as
it's still
fuck.
straight porn.
That is considered straight porn because it's a it's
It's still male versus
a
female.
female who used to be a male
Yeah.
and a female
Yeah.
No, a female.
a male
to
who used to
and
be a
male
female.
Exactly.
So it's still male female. In,
But
in
I
woman.
would say that trans women are way hotter than trans men.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
they just look
No,
better.
because
they look
we
better.
are men. Because we are men.
Yeah, and then even if whatever that men do, they will always be better than women.
No, but women would say the opposite. Women would appreciate both the. If they are both good looking, women will
Yeah, but
appreciate that.
Yeah, but I don't know. For all the trans men that I've seen on Pornhub or X Hamster, they can't compare to trans women though in terms of beauty wise.
Yeah, no, because you
It's harder
find
to
the
grow a dick.
feminine look
No, there are
to
some.
be attractive.
No, not really. There's some male porn stars that I
Eh.
feel that this guy's kind of hot.
It's harder to grow a dick.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true actually.
It's harder to grow. You have to
That's
graft
true.
on. You have to graft
Graft-
on
yeah.
something.
Yeah,
For
Probably.
and it still looks shit.
Yeah.
for the other way around. I mean,
It still look like a knife fight ended there.
There's some hot male porn stars with massive cocks and a 6-pack that I'm like, I would want that. I think I want that. I
No,
think I
but
want
you want to be them.
Yeah.
You want to be them, not
Not want to. Yeah. No.
He
Want
just
to be
said
them.
that.
Want to be
You
them.
don't want to be fucked by them. You want to
He's-
Yeah.
be them.
No,
Yeah,
he just
yeah.
said I want them. I was like, okay.
I
Yeah,
want to be.
I
them.
want to be them.
I wanna
the
be
word
them. Yeah.
be was
Be.
very, very important in
Exactly.
that, that sentence.
And
but
I did
he wants to
stress
be-
that word.
yeah.
You want to be them.
be them. Yeah. I understand why you got carried away. It's like,
The
Yeah.
Freudian slip was not on my part. It was
I was
on
like, yeah, I
his
know.
part.
It's like, but this deviation.
No, but coming back to the protest, right?
they were saying it's transphobia in
But
MOE.
for me, okay, it is that I support protests.
Yes.
All right, but the thing is that in our society, it's the protests that are allowed are so fucking controlled. They only can be at Hong Lim Park Speakers Corner and all this kind of shit.
Is there population control number as well? Restraint on like numbers there?
It's all controlled, right?
Yeah,
Right.
everything's controlled.
you
the
need
fact
to-
that you have to
You need to
have
approach
apply
the
for
cops
permit first,
and apply for a permit,
Right.
and it has to be vetted through by the cops, by the neighborhood police station there, and they should allow you to do it.
Right. Right.
No, okay. The I think the reason
Yeah.
the reason
And I agree with them protesting, but the reason why they are protesting, that's what I'm like,
yeah, no, for none of this none of this thing, right? Do not think that we are against protests. The protest thing,
No, we're
sure,
not.
but
Yeah.
our laws in place kind of right now is saying that you, in order to protest, you need a permit. I know how strange that sounds. You should be able to protest whatever you want. Yeah. Go down that line, but the reason why we have down that line is because they want to see what you're protesting about. They want to vet. They don't want people to come up with retarded reasons to protest nonsensical thing and waste everyone's
Yeah.
time and
Yes.
create disturbances. So those things are in place. But if we're talking about this issue right now, protesting against the MOE, you're representing one side. You're saying that there's the bullying cases, the people being harassed there. Once again, I want to bring the point that that's what you're saying.
Yeah.
That's not what everyone's privy to. That's what you're representing. I'm not even sure if you're part of that
but
community.
Sean, you see, the bullying itself was addressed. The kid was bullied,
Yeah.
and then the kid switched schools or went to a secondary school which was a mixed school,
Yeah.
and then the kid felt all right.
Yeah.
And I think the grievance that was brought up was
because
that
the
transitioning, the
transitioning. They're
the
saying
hormone
that
therapy
the
was
school blocked it.
apparently,
No.
allegedly.
The alleged thing is that she went to a doctor. She went to the doctor. She wanted to go for the thing, and the doctor had to inform the school
The
because
doctor gave a letter.
because the school, male female.
Yeah.
So if you transition, you have to start doing. You have to be excused from certain things that male do, and
Yes.
and
Like
so,
masturbating in the male
so
toilet.
someone
Yeah.
in the school probably wrote back to the doctor. The doctor said that someone in the school, it's either someone at that school
We don't
sent
know.
back
We don't know.
something to the doctor, and somehow or rather it got to
which we
like,
spoke about in one of the previous
so
episodes,
somehow or rather it got construed as MOE says you can't have this transition.
right? Yeah.
So this
Which
person
MOE has denied.
Yeah.
MOE
Yeah.
is denied because
MOE has
they're
denied.
saying like
They
no,
said we don't have directives. We don't
Yeah.
issue directives
we don't
in
we
this
don't say
matter.
nothing.
The
but
fucker is 18 years old. Make up your mind. What you want to do?
Yeah.
No, but the thing
Yeah.
is that emotionally you're in that place. So someone tells you can't transition. You're angry. You are okay. I'm not saying what you are. That person knows what state it was. He or she was in. Went on social media and just blurted out. MOE said I can't.
Not on social media. I think Reddit.
Or Reddit. MOE
Yeah,
says I
on
can't.
Reddit,
I
yeah.
can't transition. Of course, this will outrage people. This day and age, this kind of thing will outrage people. So people just got outraged and they say, "Oi, how can you can't transition? Why they say you can't do this kind of thing?" So on and so forth. It built up until one point in time. Five people. I'm not sure if they are close enough to her. Some not even of the transgendered race just went in front of MOE.
Not transgenderism is a race.
Oh, sorry. I forgive me, but I'm just saying it out. But yeah, on
Clip
Facebook,
it!
of-
Clip
no,
it!
You can put it in the gendered
It's gonna be in.
gendered thing. and
Gender race.
and they decided to put it on protest in front of MOE. They got arrested.
Yeah.
The thing about them being arrested, they broke
They broke the law,
Yeah, they
lah,
broke the
basically.
law,
Yeah,
and
yeah, they
yeah.
broke the law.
It
Yeah.
has nothing to do with any of them being transphobic or any of them having issues with your thing. If you protested at Hong Lim Park with a valid license, none of this will happen.
Yeah. But I think they fail to do their research though. They fail to understand that MOE actually released a statement and then say that these are not.
Yeah.
They did.
Maybe they distrust what
no,
MOE said.
They did.
They probably felt
Yes.
that MOE like lied or
They
just to cover
lied.
their backsides.
Correct.
You know.
See, that's all them.
Yeah.
And on our part also, I am inclined not to be on their side because I do not know.
But what's
I
the
cannot empathize with anything.
okay? So
said.
what are the objectives of the fucking protesters? What do
They're
they want
saying
to
that
achieve?
MOE is transphobic. They should allow
Kids to
no, and then it went on to like the transgendered community in Singapore are being oppressed. I'm not saying oppressed lah, but you know
They actually say it. I don't know.
I don't know what they say. I
Yeah.
don't exactly
They
know.
extrapolated it. lah.
So
Right, right.
something of like the transgender community here is not getting.
No, but the thing is that these 5 people are not representing the trans community.
they're not.
No.
By even using the term trans community, right? That's a fucking red herring itself.
Because it's diverse.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not a monolith.
You
They don't have
trans
a
men, you
singular.
have trans women.
Yeah, people don't
Yeah.
have singular thoughts.
Yeah, straight men like me who like trans men.
Yeah. And then there might be
Is
a
this
straight
like
man
some
who
kind of
wants to
coming out
kill
session?
you
Yeah.
for having those thoughts.
Exactly.
So,
Which I take offense to.
what can we do? But
Exactly.
end this episode of this podcast on that note that we don't think alike
Yes.
I mean,
and
we
we
don't
like
think
different
alike.
things.
Yeah.
We support different
And-
things. But I think here we all
No.
support your right to
Protest
choose.
is one thing,
But sadly,
I
we
think
live in a country where it's not allowed.
No, but yeah,
Yeah.
I think the main point I want to end this thing is that because you're outraged, it doesn't mean you're right.
That's also fair.
Yeah, and also go to like Pornhub.com and then search trans man fuck hot chick.
Okay, not that one, but yeah, maybe
That's
go
a,
on the
that's a
point
that's a
where-
better way to end the
Trans
podcast.
men fuck hot chick. That's a strap-on involved already.
Fuck. Oh, trans women.
He got his one thing.
Yeah.
On that
Chick
note,
chick with dick fuck hot chick.
bye.